Hello guys, welcome back to FYI. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 important things you need to know about people. Now, walk with me for a moment, yeah? So let's reason retrospectively. Let's say I'm a lawyer, which I am by the way. I'm a lawyer and then I walk into a bar and someone comes to sit next to me to, let's say, have a conversation, and the person asks me, what's your occupation? What did you study? And I mean, of course, I could just flip and say, hey, I read law, I'm a lawyer. But then in my mind, I might be like, oh, I probably should just tell a lie, or I probably should not tell the truth, you know? Not because I'm afraid to let this person know I'm a lawyer, but just because I kind of like know what the lineup would be, yeah? Check this out. Hey, how are you? I'm good, fine, thank you. What did you study? What do you do? Oh, I'm a lawyer. Ah, you're a lawyer. That means I can look for trouble. Cliche, I already heard that coming. You get what I mean? So I might feel, I probably should just say something different just because I'm tired of that, same old line. We already know what's coming. This person might feel he's being smart and funny, but trust me, I've heard that 1,000 times. Every time they talk to me, when they hear you're a lawyer, the next thing they want to do is get into trouble. And in my head, I'm like, what am I? Am I running a charity case or something? Everybody wants to get into trouble and have me come to their defense. Anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about like certain 5 fundamental important things you should know about people, because for you to be able to crack that nut and get to how people really are, you need to know certain things that are just human nature. Number 1, from the first example I gave, is the fact that people lie. And this lie, I'm spelling it in capital letters. Capital L, capital I, capital E. People lie. Now, people lie for a variety of reasons. I'm not trying to justify some of these things, but I'm just trying to say people lie. Like a friend of mine back in school, he would say there's a difference between a lie and an untruth. Lie, untruth. So I'm like, okay, what's the difference? It's like a lie is when somebody is just lying and saying things that are crazy. And untruth is something that might seem like a lie, but you're saying it because you're trying to save a situation or avoid a certain situation from happening. You get what I mean? Like you're trying to avoid an action or an inaction, so you simply say an untruth, not a lie. Well, at the end of the day, I think a lie is a lie though. But yeah, so people lie for a whole variety of reasons. Now, for some of you who are so quick to judge people, this person lies, this person does. Everybody lies, to be very honest. It's just, what separates us is the scale at which this is done on. Because, like I said, and from the example I gave, I probably would not want to let somebody know I'm a lawyer, not because I don't want to own up to my stuff, but because I probably am trying to avoid a certain lineup of conversation. Sometimes people tell lies just because they're trying to protect a loved one from knowing the actual truth, because the truth might just devastate them and mess them up. Sometimes people also tell lies because they are unaware of what the true fact is, and they just go along with what it is they feel or what it is they heard, not going through the hurdle of getting to the actual truth. And then there are those who tell lies intentionally just because they are just liars. To those particular sets of people, you need to be very careful with them because they could mess you up. They just lie for a living. It's like a hobby. They do it so organically. Those particular people, you need to be very careful of them. But to everybody watching, you just need to know that it's human nature that human beings lie. So whatever it is you hear, take it with a pinch of salt. Hey, I just might be telling you a lie right now, but I'm not. Number 2, people long to be heard. Like everybody has a story. Everybody has something that they feel the entire world should hear, right? So it's rather important that you have that at the back of your mind. And when you meet somebody for the first time, know that this person has a story, something that is deep, and this person wants to be heard, right? So it would be nice to start a conversation that will make you know somebody. Ask this person about his or her experience. Trust me, you will have your cup full and running over. Number 3, people are most fascinated by themselves. Trust me when I say it. No matter how modest some of us might try to be, people generally are most fascinated by themselves. Now, I know that social media and the internet has amplified all of this with what people put up and things people say and how much access they have to information and all of that stuff, but trust me when I say people are just obsessed with themselves. So if you want to know something about somebody, ask them about themselves. They might tell you more. Again, your cup will run over because they'll tell you much more than you even anticipated for, because people literally are obsessed with themselves. So if you're looking for a way of trying to know somebody, just ask this person a little questions here and there that evolve around them. And trust me, in no time, everything would have been downloaded to you. Number 4, people are scared. Now, forget about the smiling faces you see in your church, in your offices, in the markets, your place of work. Forget about all of that. Sometimes people hide behind a lot of facades, but people literally are scared. Everybody has insecurities, everybody has things they are dealing with, everybody has phobias. People are scared. Trust me when I say that, so for you to be able to get through to a person, because human beings are like onions with so many layers that encapsulates them. It's like a capsule. The human beings are like the powder that's there, but covering them is a whole lot of issues, troubles, insecurities, a whole lot of stuff. So for you to be able to crack through, and have those layers shed and get to know somebody, you must have been able to know this person's securities, insecurities, this person's vulnerabilities, and things in that manner. And it's pretty important that we get ourselves to that point for you to understand human beings, or anybody particularly that you want to know better. It's not easy. Imagine where we find ourselves. We are on planet Earth. A lot of things could go wrong, and people wake up every day and they don't know what the next step might be. So there's so much fear. But if you're able to get yourself to that point where you can break through these layers with anybody, then you can say you're having a breakthrough, because people really deal with it. So finally, people are in dire need of hope. It's crazy because people need hope. Look at the world. Look at everything we're dealing with. COVID-19, this one, that one, variants, economic crisis, poverty, hunger. It goes on and on and on. Bad news everywhere. People need to have this glimmer of hope, this glimmer of light, So if you want to be able to break through to somebody, have this at the back of your mind that people need hope. So for you to be able to have a breakthrough, put yourself in a situation whereby you're able to be that one who brings hope, who brings light. This does not take away from your issues. This does not take away from your struggles. This just speaks to the fact that you know that, okay, in the midst of everything you're going through, you also can make yourself become a glimmer of hope to the next person who probably just needs a little bit more hope than you do. Because at the end of the day, what is life without hope? Hope is what wakes us up every morning. Hope is what keeps us going, because we have no certainty for tomorrow. We just know that there is God. But hope is what keeps us going, because with hope, there's life, and with life, there is hope. You understand what I mean? So to you who is watching me right now, why don't you position yourself as well to be that glimmer of hope that your neighbor just might need for a secure day. All right? So thank you guys so much for watching. So everybody needs to know and take these 5 facts into consideration about things you need to know about human beings. So thank you so much for watching. I really believe and I hope that you had fun watching this. And like I would always say, make somebody smile today, because it doesn't cost you anything. I love you for watching.